Mm. Yeah, many greetings this afternoon again, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to our next session on the leadership training. And as you remember, last time we tried to consider the issues related to leadership. And if you can call out of you, say that leadership typically it means the ability to leverage influence to achieve certain goals, ability to leverage influence to achieve a goal. So any person who has got the capability to leverage influence and achieve a goal, that could be termed or could be described as a leader. Now, we say that there are so many sources of power for leadership, and one of them is says about the position leadership, that is the way the organization is structured or the way you are given because of where you are. That is legitimate position. But also we said about reward, we said about expertise, and also we discussed about the difference, and also we said about the cohesive style of the leadership. Now, all that going together, they make up some characteristics or qualification of someone called a leader. So if you can be able to influence, that's called leadership. Now, previously, from the colonial time, it was very clear known that perhaps leadership is about using force and the power and ensure your subordinates perform what they're supposed to perform. But that's an old style. Today, you've got a new way of leadership, of which I would like also to present before us. And it was discovered by one of the pioneers in the leadership. Because in the end of the day, leadership is making people to achieve the best they could be. And for themselves, they could say that we did it ourselves. Now, if a reader say that this is our person who did for us, like what we have in our society, then that we have not yet achieved the leadership. But if the people would say and clearly narrate that we have achieved all these results because of ourselves. Now, the founder of servant leadership theory was Mr. Robert Greene. He was one of the chief executive, director of human resources in one of the biggest companies. We shall read about his history in course of this presentation this afternoon. And what I can quote from it said, leadership, servant leadership, begins with a natural feeling that one wants to serve. To serve first, then conscious choice brings the aspire to lead. So it's not about desire to lead. That never should be the way. If you've got a desire to lead, that's wrong, and you'll never be a good leader. But a desire to serve should be a cornerstone for you becoming a natural leader to make a difference in the society that you're doing. And it's leadership, servant or leadership is all about serving others. It's all about not having, not because of the title, it's helping people to develop and perform as highly as possible, but also it's promotion of genuine team ownership and harnessing the collective power of the team rather than individual. And when you talk about servant leadership, this is the most common style of leadership today. And the people who achieve the best in this world, the people who become leaders in this world, including Nelson Mandela. Last time we discussed about Martin Luther King. We discussed about Mwalimu Julius Nyerere and many others we could mention about. All of them, they had notion in their mind not to lead, but rather they had nation to serve. And in cause of serving others, they show their life a motivation to go ahead and support each one of the people in the team, in the nation, or in the group to achieve the best of who they can be. Now, when you talk about servant leadership, it focuses on the needs of others, especially team members, before you consider the needs of your own. It looks on the people in different perspectives, but also you give them the support they need in their work or in their business to become the best which they have. But you consider also not only the organizational goals, but also you consider the personal goals. It involves a decision to make an appropriate decision when it's appropriate. And also you consider giving the team and the people you're leading the appropriate level of making decisions so that they could be best of whom they could be. It also builds a sense of community within the team, It leads to high engagement, more trust, stronger relationships, and also team members become like shareholders and they feel that they are part of what to achieve the best in their lives. And typically, if you want to differentiate between a servant leader and a leader whom we can talk about, we are talking about a person who is devoted to the needs of the organization, needs of members, but also you focus on the meeting the needs of those who they lead. It to develop the employee to bring them the best out of what they have in their mind and to coach others and encourage their self-expression. It facilitates the personal growth of all that the team, but also typically is ability to listen to what people would wish to hear, what they want to listen get from you. Now, to become a leader, that's the top 21st century leadership approach. Otherwise, the old fashion of using force, of using position for purpose of gaining your own advantage, I can assure you they're gone. Servant leadership is the modern tool for leadership in the world, and you need to understand and be able to comprehend that. So let's see some of the key qualities of someone we call them the servant leader. Number one, a servant leader or a leader who can be a modern